Today, we will look at precipitation. It includes rain, snow, and hail. Relief rain occurs when air meets mountains. Convectional rain comes from rising warm air. Frontal rain happens when air masses collide. Precipitation is any form of water. It can be liquid or solid. It is a key part of the water cycle. This occurs when water droplets become too heavy, they cannot stay suspended in the air. Let's look at the forms of precipitation. Rain is liquid water falling from clouds. It is the most common form. This occurs when temperatures are above 0 degrees. Now let us continue with... Yes, Mavis.
Does it always have to be freezing for snow to form?
Yes, the atmospheric temperature must be below freezing. This allows ice crystals to form. Now let us continue with snow. Snow is made of frozen ice crystals. It occurs in very cold conditions. It is common in high latitudes and also high altitude areas. Class, please welcome Mrs. Green. She will teach us about hail.
Thank you. Let's explore how hail forms. Today we are going to look at how hail forms. It begins as a tiny drop of water. Powerful updrafts push it high into the clouds. It freezes and becomes a solid ball of ice. Now, let's look at how this cycle begins. Warm, moist air rises, creating updrafts. Then, cold air sinks as downdrafts. This creates a continuous cycle. Notice how the warm updrafts push air high up. This creates a towering inside and ice crystals form. This leads to rain and lightning. That's how a storm is born. Here we see the tangible impact. Large hailstones cause these deep dents. This results in severe property damage. We must understand these growing risks. Climate change accelerates these events. Notice the alternating rings on the model. They show how the hailstone grew in the storm. Each layer represents a trip up and down. This is the onion-like structure of ice.
Let's explore relief rainfall. Warm, moist air is forced to rise up mountains. Rising air cools and condensation occurs. Rain falls on the windward side. This creates a rain shadow. Let's move on to convectional rainfall. The sun strongly heats the land's surface. This causes large clouds to form. Heavy rain falls as a result. This is common in tropical regions. Convectional rainfall begins with strong heating. The sun heats the ground. Warm air rises rapidly. As the rising air cools, precipitation forms large clouds. These are cumulonimbus.
Convectional rainfall is intense. It is driven by solar energy. As rising air cools, condensation forms large clouds, often occurs in the afternoon.
Let's examine the process of rainfall formation. First, the sun heats the Earth's surface. Water then evaporates from various sources. As this warm air rises, it cools. Droplets join together and fall as rain.
Our last concept today is frontal rainfall. Warm air meets cold air at a front. The lighter warm air over the cold air. It cools to form clouds. Our last rainfall is steady, covers large areas. It is common in temperate regions. Overcast skies are a typical characteristic, steadily for long periods. Any questions, class? Invite your friends to join our online classes. They are available anytime, anywhere. They just need at least a smartphone. At $5 per subject per month, visit